Andrew underscore Patino underscore wants to know, how do you break down the batter's movements and make it translate to your next pitch? This is a really good question, and I love talking about this. This kind of goes under the umbrella of like pitch sequencing and identifying hitters' weaknesses and strengths and so on and so forth. But this is something that I got really into in like 2013, where I was super attentive to every single movement that the batter was giving, because the batter, I mean, he will present a lot of information, whether it be previous at bats or whether it be the at bat that you are facing him in. They'll give you a lot of good insight to how to attack them. But here's my encouragement with that, and I'll actually answer the question too. But here's my encouragement with diving too much into this: is understand the fine line, understand how much process or how much input you can process while still competing and being free. Because for me, I felt that I was putting too much emphasis on like what the hitter was telling me, and it was kind of taking away that my personal strength and what made me good, that I was trying to then pitch to. Oh, he just, he showed me that he's got a really long swing on that foul ball with that changeup down and away. So now I'm going to go fastball glove side, or fastball in, elevated in. And at the time, maybe it's not like, that's like my seventh best pitch. So be careful with that. But how do you break down the batter's movements and make it translate to your next pitch? So I always kind of look at hand positioning, and you can see that from the setup for the hitter. Hand positioning can give you a pretty good indication of what he's trying to do. I would always look at like the tempo in which he's establishing early on. Is he a rhythm guy? Is he a toe tap guy? That's gonna then maybe influence me to want to change up my tempo, even like just, getting the sign. If he's a big movement guy and trying to just disrupt his timing and get him a little bit uncomfortable. Seeing how he, reacts to certain pitches early in counts, late in counts, when he's ahead in the count, when he's behind in the count, breaking balls behind in the count, breaking balls ahead of the count, fastballs behind in the count, fastballs ahead of the count. All of these things, your body language kind of can give you a pretty good idea of, is he a guess hitter? Is he sitting on something? Is he just reacting? Was he trying to do? Is he trying to yank, pull? Where's his power at? Is he trying to see the ball deep? There's so many freaking layers to this. And this is a whole testament to why I think freaking watching a baseball game is so enlightening, because there's so much of this going on. And I would love to commentate a game. I might look into that now that I'm like kind of fired up. Might commentate a game and literally just break down like each individual millisecond and what's potentially occurring all throughout the field. How dope would that be? But those are some of the things that I'm looking for. Like I said, where's his feet in relation to where home plate is? What is his front foot doing in terms of toe tap load? Leg kick load. Is he diving towards the plate? Is he bailing? All of these kind of indications of, what makes him, and how I can then kind of attack that with my strengths, not getting too far away from what makes me good out there, but just kind of using that information he's giving me, to sequence. Like if he's bailing out with his lead foot, he's going to be more prone to swing and miss or give up on things that are starting as a ball, ending as a strike. If he's diving towards home plate, or if he's lunging towards me, and you'll see this a lot with hitters, is when they're struggling, they'll get over anxious and they'll actually, kind of start diving to the ball, trying to go get it. And that's obviously when you want to stay hard, elevated into the hands. Long swings, you want to crowd him, don't want to utilize his leverage. Usually that's with bigger guys. Short, compact guys, probably most of the time that I've experienced, want the ball up. But yeah, there's a whole lot there. I might do a whole segment on literally the specifics of that. That'd be crazy. Good question though.